In this video, I'm going to share 5 fun challenges that will jumpstart your creativity immediately. Today we're talking creative inspiration, and if you're feeling a little bit uninspired, challenging yourself is actually a great way to just get started. And you know what? Just getting started is the first step to making great art. By taking up a challenge, you're kind of limiting yourself, and by doing that, you're actually making it a lot easier to come up with new ideas, because if you're not limiting yourself, you have everything in the whole world to choose from, and that can be quite overwhelming. So just limiting yourself to maybe a topic or some sort of challenge, we're gonna get into that, will just help you find new ideas a lot faster and a lot easier. That was enough of me blabbing. Let's get into the first challenge. I chose to call challenge 1 the color challenge because it's all about getting the most out of a color. Now, this one is pretty simple. All you have to do is grab your phone, put it in front of you and find a picture of a color wheel, or you can just pause the video right here. Then you place your phone on a flat surface, close your eyes and point randomly somewhere on your phone. Then you open your eyes and the color that you landed on is now your color. Now your job is to create a piece of art using only that one color. Your background has to be that color, your outfit has to be that color, your props have to be that color, every single thing has to be that one color. Also, a little pro tip: if you don't have every single thing that you're going to use for the photo in that specific color, you can just manipulate it in Photoshop later. The second challenge is pretty similar to the first challenge actually, because you once again have to close your eyes. Then you stand up and spin around. Spin around until you don't know where you're facing anymore, and then you can open your eyes. The first thing that you see when you open your eyes is now your prop, and you have to create a photo using that prop. This can either go very wrong or very good. It really depends on what prop you're getting, but just try to make it work no matter what. Remember that it's not always about the result, but sometimes about the journey and just having fun creating. The next challenge is a little bit more abstract, but it also gives you a lot more creative freedom. So for this one, you're going to write down some words, maybe 15 to 20 words that you find interesting in some way, or words that sparks inspiration, or just words that you can relate to in some way. There's not really any rules here. Here are some examples of my words for inspiration. Once you've written down all the words, you're once again going to close your eyes and point out a random word on that piece of paper. Can you guess what your challenge is now? You of course have to create a piece of art that reflects that word in some way. This is a little bit more abstract, so you can interpret it however you want. Here's a very different challenge that is a little bit more technical, so if that's more your thing, this might be the challenge for you. Normally, I never ever recommend shooting after dark because it's just very hard, but for this challenge I actually do. Your challenge is to wait until it's completely dark outside, turn off all the lights in the room that you're going to shoot in, or if you're going to shoot outside, great. Just make sure that it is completely dark, and then you choose one light source. Just one to light up whatever it is that you want to shoot. It's a pretty fun experiment, and it teaches you a lot about light and how light hits and stuff like that. So I think that's a pretty fun challenge that you can do any day, really. And remember that you don't need any like real camera gear, light, whatever. All you really need is a nightstand. Maybe this lamp could work, or a candle even, or just whatever you have at hand. Last challenge! Now, when I started out in photography about almost 2 years ago, I think I started a 365 photography project. And if you don't know what that is, it basically means that you have to create one piece of art or take one photograph every single day for a year. Now, I didn't complete that challenge because that was a big task, but I did get to 100 days, and I did learn a lot during those 100 days because I was forcing myself to shoot all the time, and I think that is the most important thing to do if you're trying to be more inspired all the time. Therefore, the final challenge is to do a 2-month challenge, a 1-month challenge, a week challenge, whatever challenge that you think fits your life and your current the important thing is just that it pushes you a little bit and it pushes you to create more than you normally do. So if you normally basically never shoot, a weekly challenge would be great. Just like take a week out of your calendar where you have to create a piece of art every single day. But if you already shoot maybe 2 times a week, it would be awesome to do a month challenge where you'd have to shoot every single day maybe. So just look at how you're currently working and then try to make a challenge that will push you to create even more. I hope that makes sense. This will really force you to think creatively all the time, and therefore I also think it's the most effective challenge, especially long term. Now, what challenge will you be doing? Comment down below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It would just make me very, 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 very happy. And if you would like to see more videos from me, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Here's my Instagram, and until next time.